Hello and welcome to Saving Zoey. And oh my gosh, the music was really creepy, so that's why I'm kind of quiet right now. Did you hear that whisper? Man, this is spooky. So this visual novel was actually completed in 48 hours. And the fact that the art looks this gorgeous is amazing. But let's get started. It is a horror visual novel. I think horror visual novels are as far as I'm gonna go when it comes to horror. Zoey calls me the worst sister in the world, but I personally don't think that's true. I'm not saying that because I'm biased or anything. Also, in this VN, the story is about trying to save her sister. It's called Saving Zoey. So yeah, pretty obvious. Would the worst sister in the world give her little sister all of her old stuff? Zoey's got access to a mile-wide closet, hopefully not literally. It's not my fault she acts like she's too good for my hand-me-downs. I mean, hand-me-downs are pretty common, right? I got hand-me-downs from my brother. And, you're lucky you got sister hand-me-downs. The worst sister in the world would rather see her sister trip than help tie her laces for her. She'd never point out when her sister has greens in her teeth or when she has food on her face. It's not babying, it's helping. And yet, all I get in response is whine after whine. But you still love her and she still loves you, I'm sure. And the worst sister in the world most certainly wouldn't take her little sister to a haunted house in the middle of a late-night Real Housewives marathon. She would have stayed right where she was on the couch. But nope, says she wants some appreciation for once in her life this so-called worst sister in the world got up in the middle of the episode, mind you, and drove her sister to the haunted house. You are badass. It is a special pop-up haunted house. What? Put on some touring haunted house company. They temporarily take over abandoned places on Halloween, put on a good one-night scare, and then move on. Zoey didn't shut up about it the whole ride over. That sounds interesting, except for the part where it was a haunted house. I had half a mind to put tape over her big mouth, but I'm not the worst sister, so I totally didn't. I stayed cool. When we got to the door, the ticket booth guy said there weren't any at the door tickets left. I was ready to go back home. Back to my warm couch and stupid reality show when he took one look at Zoey's sad, puffy face and let us in anyway. Oh god, Zoey, no! He told us to hurry in after the group he just let in. No one would notice a thing. They'll probably be in the reading room by now. That's Zoey in the back, I'm assuming. So that's how I got stuck here in a haunted house with my baby sister, trying to prove to her that I'm a damn good sister. No. Barely one step inside and she's already scared. Kids are dumb. Why do they go do things that they know they're going to be scared of? Good point. And I'm not even a kid. Aw, Zoey's adorable. I love her art. This doesn't mean you're not the worst sister. She's just being stubborn. Don't worry about it. Kelly, you're lucky I don't leave you here. I drove you, remember? That's because Mom made you do it. Oh, I see. We have her side of the story. Oh no, that's not why. I'm giving, I'm caring, I'm making a Friday night sacrifice. Well, at least you're being totally blunt about it. Because Mom was going to take away your phone. Oh. Well, that does suck. Whatever. You're always hung up on the details that make me look bad. Well, in the end, she still did it, right, Zoey? Are there any details that don't make you look bad? Oh, that was a sick burn. Okay, Kelly, stay cool. Don't let her get to you. Shrugging, I jam my hands into my pockets and keep on walking. The hallway of the dilapidated house might look spooky on its own, but without a tour guide around to activate the scares, it's kind of just lame. Poor Zoey seems frightened either way, though. She may try and act tough around me, but I can tell she's faking it. What do they call that? Putting on airs or something? It's like she's putting on tough girl airs. She's shaking like a leaf, trying to strafe down an empty hall like she's in an action movie. Maybe we should just go. I totally understand. This is scary. Reading room. Hey, I think this is the door we gotta go through. No, don't go in there. Ready, squirt? Don't call me that. Oh. If she looks like a squirt and acts like a squirt, then she's a squirt. Alright, I don't know. I've never really heard that as a insult. And if she looks like the worst and acts like the worst, then she's the worst. Alrighty then. Shut up. I pull the door open and in one swift motion and shove her inside. She stumbles into the darkness. I go in after her because I'm not mean enough to leave her completely alone. Thanks, sis. I'm playing both as Zoey and Kelly. Holy crap. Wow, this is cool. Oh man, let's take a look around. Please no jump scares. Alright. Up ahead, I can see small circles of light dancing. Wait, is that a face? Do you see that? That's a face. Oh god, don't look at it. Lights dancing. Tiny flashlights? That might be the group that we have to meet up with. I start walking towards them before I notice that Zoey isn't moving. She's frozen. What's happening? I find her hand. It's hard to see in the room. Somebody's whispering something in the corner. Maybe a poem or a prayer or something. A figure sways near what I'm guessing is our walking path. Come on, we need to move if we're going to catch them. There's nothing to be afraid of, okay? Alright, I've got you. Her fingers tense up around mine. Okay. Everything is great for a bit, going exactly the way it's supposed to. I'm heading towards the flashlight. She's heading towards the flashlights. I'm holding her hands. She's holding mine, and I hear noises. But then, something goes bump in the night. What? And then she lets go of me and runs off screaming somewhere. I tried chasing her, but... You know kids and their abilities to run off, out of your reach. It didn't help that the universe worked against me, and I tripped over something during my pursuit to catch her. I think something was tripping you. Oh, I don't want to look at that. What's that noise? Can I save? Oh, that's a noise that it's making. Like, there's this weird squelching noise. That's the save button, or like when you mouse over it. Alright. Once I recover, I don't see the flashlights anymore. Zoey, get back here. I ran towards where I thought they were, my shoes hitting the wood floor so hard I feel like I'm almost flying. Why'd she have to run off like that? Why couldn't she have given me some warning before bolting? Well, that's why it's called bolting, I guess. Zoey! I don't see the bookshelf until I've already collided with it. The impact knocks me off my feet and onto my back. Oh, okay. Oh, ... Oh, hello. You're not too creepy. The next thing I know, I'm staring at a lit-up ceiling, still on the floor from my previous collision. The only person in the room with me is a confused-looking guy who seems like he's around my age, give or take a year. He has a walkie-talkie with him. What's happening? I crawl back up to my feet, or onto my feet. You, do you work here? Yes, are you alright, miss? I found you passed out. I don't know, maybe he's not trustworthy. How long have I been out? I'm not sure. I was making my end-of-the-night rounds and found you here. Were you here with anyone? Yeah, my little sister. Oh crap, she's still gone. I groaned, clutching the back of my head. I took a harder fall than I thought. Description, shoes? Shoes? Kind of like me, but smaller, pink hair. She might be wearing Mary Jane's. He turns away to speak into his walkie-talkie. We've got a Chihiro, wearing Mary Jane's. Color? Black? And she was wearing a pink jacket, dress thing. Black Mary Jane's may or may not be in a pink jacket dress. Do you copy? There's a click and a fuzzy response that I can't make out. He pointlessly nods a bunch of times. It's not like the person on the other end can see him, so that's weird. I mean, it's a natural reaction of sorts. People do a lot of weird things when they're nervous, I guess. Exit staff, have you seen a code Chihiro matching description? Another response, this one even fuzzier. He holds the receiver directly to his ear, then looks over at me. Oh god, we're screwed, aren't we? Ma'am, we're going to lock up the facility. There hasn't been any sighting of her at the exit. They're going to review the security tapes and walk around the perimeter in case someone overlooked her. No, Zoey. How did you get here? I've got a Camry, green, with pink paintball stain on the side. With a paintball stain. He radios in the information about my car, raising his eyebrows as he mentions the pink stain. Long story. Okay, we'll have someone check up on the car in case your sister's there. My name is Blake. Hello, Blake. By the way, we have a great staff here, so I'm sure we'll be able to find Chihiro, your sister, very soon. What kind of code name is that? I'm Kelly. What's with the code and stuff? Well, we can't just say lost child on the radio in case we're overheard by, someone that grabbed her. Ah, we mention her shoes because a kidnapper can easily put another coat on a child. What they can't do as easily is change their shoes. That's nice. They could take off their shoes, but I guess that would be even weirder. I'm not saying that she's been kidnapped or anything, just a safety precaution. I understand. Thanks, you make me feel so much better. Sassy. Not. I'm going to keep looking for her. There's no use in hanging around in this room. I can't let you search on your own. Company policies concerning safety hazards and all that. I'll go with you. It's also the safest that way. Good idea. I wouldn't want you to accidentally trigger something you shouldn't. Like, what, a death trap? Haunted houses are death traps for peoples with weak hearts, you know? Yeah, nice one. And for little girls who are afraid of books falling onto the ground. You guys are really chill about this. I would have laughed harder if I wasn't so worried about Zoey. Oh. Blake picks up a book off the floor, and I'm betting that's one that scared Zoey off. To my surprise, it actually has pages. You guys weren't just dropping books filled with rocks. What? The book, the heavy smack sound. I thought it was a silly prop. So this might be actually haunted? No, we put a lot of effort into haunted houses. Our events might be pop-up and rather linear since they're tour-guided, but we make sure to put a lot of work into it. Wait, you made all of this? That is quite the impressive pop-up. People might only get to see 10% of that effort, but that's alright. We want it to be a full 10% that feels like it's 100%, like wow, they thought of everything, even book pages. That's pretty cool, until you created this one, which kidnapped my sister. Something like that. My boss sells it much better than I do. See, look, you can read the book if you want. It's real. Some of it's authentic text. He's beaming with pride. Wow, he must really like working here. You might not like it so much after a while. Let me quickly save. Check out the book, ignore the book. I think we should, look into some clues, right? Check out the book. Why not? I take the book from him and bring the pages close to my eyes. We slice the souls from their skin. We pull their eyes from hollowed heads. Wow, nice imagery, guys. Whoa, this is some pretty gruesome stuff. Did you hear that? Anyways, I'm more into the psychological... what's that noise? I was just gonna say psychological thriller, not full-up gruesome stuff, but let's move on. Those who adorn special marks upon their flesh are wearing wards. These protections will guard them against a cruel fate. Okay, guys, start drawing on your bodies, like, right now. The mark is a set of 3 symbols. I flip through some more. The content of the pages become increasingly creepy as I skim the lines of text. At least the innocent ones, it will be their shells that we scrape off using a technique borrowed from fishmongers. Gut the innards and spare the fillet. Okay, then. When you get them like that, you can arrange the peels of their skin however you like. You'll find that the stomach gives away the best. Alright, okay, seriously? Evisceration is unnecessary. If the sacrifice isn't cooperating, you should skip to evisceration with the firm slice of the abdomen. See figure 5.1. What, is this a textbook or something? Who came up with this? Seriously. One of our staff members does some writing on the side, but he borrowed a lot from legit sources. Most of it is the real deal. Great. This is just great. It's meant to give some insight into the cult we base this haunted house off of. So not only can we go inside this haunted house, but we can learn like the lore of everything in here. I mean, it would be cool if it wasn't haunted. I close the book and I give it back to him. So this place is supposed to be a ghostish cultist house? Say that 10 times fast. No, I will not. I wonder why they didn't just pick one or the other. There's nothing wrong with being simple. I take it you don't read our brochure. It's meant to be a simulated tour of a cult house with some supernatural elements. Yeah, I think my sister mentioned something like that. She practically memorized that brochure of yours. She's like a spokeswoman for you guys. She knows everything. I mean, you can hire her, assuming she's going to be alive at the end of this. I'm going to hold you guys responsible if my sister has any, troubles, or if something happens to her. Heh, what was her name again? Zoey. Well, once we find Zoey, I'll talk to my boss about getting her involved with our online street team. They help us with our social media marketing. It's very important since we do pop-up haunted attractions. If we don't have a strong marketing team, then no one will know we exist. This room we're in right now is the reading room. In case you're wondering, we load it with cultists who read books like this one out loud by candlelight. Where exactly are there? We keep it pitch black to make it scary. Guests are usually giving flashlights, but I suppose you didn't have one. If you did, you're not holding on to it now. Yeah, what happened to it? We came in late and missed out on the flashlights. Oh, so that wasn't our flashlights. Those were literally the dancing lights, the ones that we saw before. I rub the back of my head. I can feel a knot forming. Did you trip and bump your head in the dark? Is that what knocked you out? You might want to get that checked. It could be a concussion. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. I'll get it checked out later. Right now, I'm just interested in finding Zoey. My head will hold up. That's my sis. I'm pretending to be Zoey right now for that split second. Are you sure? Most of our staff members are CPR certified. I can send you to someone. You can send him up here, but Zoey is priority right now. What does being CPR certified have to do with a concussion? Well, if you give somebody a neck massage or a neck rub, it can cure like a bloody toe or something. What was the reference? Somebody will get that reference, I don't know. I'm deadly sure. What's in the next room? Where do you think she could have gone from here? Possibly the living quarters? It's where the cultist would go sleep. Yeah, that's what, yeah, totally. That's the first thing on our mind would be go sleep after getting freaked out, right? Follow me. It's close to the reading room. Okay. There aren't a ton of rooms in this haunted house, right? We're not the only ones canvassing the facility, so we won't have to cover every single room ourselves, if that's what you're worried about. It'll be fine. It won't take very long for the staff team to find her. I sure hope so. I think we're the only ones in this part of the haunted house, though. A streak of green zombies across... A streak of green... Zombies? Really? Oh my gosh. A streak of green zooms across my vision. That was slightly awkward. Wait, what was that? Are you sure no one else is around here? Carrying green flashlights? They would have radioed me, and I haven't gotten anything since I reported your sister. His face feels very familiar. It's almost like based off on an actor. I can't quite put my finger on it. Let's keep going. But I just saw someone in, like, cultist gear. Green, long, flowing cloak with a hood pulled over their head. That's strange. We don't have outfits like that. Our actors wear blue, not green. He's gonna blame it on a concussion, right? Let's go on to the living quarters. That bump on your head is probably making you see things. I know what I saw. That's right, you tell him. Someone definitely ran by. They went over there. We can catch him if we run. I thought you were only interested in finding Zoey. What does chasing after something that might not even be real have to do with anything? Well, that thing might have my sister. It's your imagination playing tricks on you. I'm gonna chase him. That might be a bad idea, because it could get me killed, but let's chase him. I take off running. I don't need Blake's permission to do anything. I hear him right behind me. I skid to a stop, Blake nearly crashing into my back. Whoa, buddy. Watch yourself. What are you doing? Huh. Oh god, that is scary. In front of us, the hooded person is sprawled out on the ground. What happened here? Did he trip? Cardiac arrest? I think he's hurt. Oh god, I don't want to see his face. Oh, thank god. Watch out. Let me handle this. He cups his hand around his mouth and calls out. Hello, sir. Is everything okay? I think the CPR might come in handy now. Silence. You seriously think calling out to him is going to do anything? He's clearly out cold. I didn't know from where I was standing. It sounds like there's a creaking in the distance, but I don't pay it much mind. One of us needs to check up on this guy, whoever he is. Maybe he's lost. It's Halloween, so that would explain the weird outfit. I can pull down his hood to see if he's okay. Yeah, you go do that. Let Blake check him. Check him yourself. Oh, God. It feels like I'm gonna get him killed if I make him do it. But, yeah, I don't want to check it myself because I'm scared. I don't want to look. Blake, you check it. I'm sorry. Nope, don't show me the picture. Blake approaches the man. He's slow about it, hesitant. I hold my breath. He grabs the back of the hood and pulls. Oh, God. What? Oh, it's just wood. Yeah, thank God. He's not a man at all. He's a wooden dummy. A stupid prop. I knock its smooth wooden face. Dude, don't insult him. Don't do that. Someone must have had this rigged up and deployed it by accident, but that still doesn't explain the outfit. Yeah, can you get that checked on the radio? Whew, maybe someone wanted to get away unseen. Ditching their cloak might make them seem less recognizable to people. Yeah, it might be the kidnapper, possibly. It's possible someone wore it and then took it off to blend in with the crowds more easily. You know what, I'm really curious. I wonder what the difference in the choice would be if we were to pull it off. Because I wonder how much that choice would affect the ending. Maybe if we did the hood, it would have been something different. But I guess we won't find out. Because that would make it harder to identify them as the person in the green cloak who found a little girl and took her away. My stomach sinks. Let's go. Yeah. It doesn't take us long to reach the living quarters. Man, this is creepy. I nearly slip on a scrap of paper. Oh. I take a glance at it before putting it in my pocket. Is Zoe into haunted houses, or this one in particular call out to her? Huh, very funny, dude. Is there an inventory? I don't think so, but there's a help button. Let's read it. Oh. Setting. Oh, we can take screenshots. Sweet. Okay. I've never seen her so excited to go to one before. Congrats, look like your brochure did its job. And now my sister's missing. Truth is, she's a total scaredy cat. Only acting like she's brave when she's not. Maybe it's because you're brave. Oh. You did chase down a wooden dummy after all. Okay, was that a compliment or is that like, I don't know, big deal. Hey, not many people would have chased down a random person they saw run by, especially in a haunted house. Well, I have to chase him if he has my sister. What if the dummy had been real? Yeah, I worried about that for a second. I don't know what to say to that. Abrasive is a better word for me than brave. I get on people's nerves because I don't respect boundaries. Or so they tell me. She probably has little sister syndrome, where she wants to act like and do the same things as her sister. I wouldn't have wanted to go to a haunted house, but I guess that makes sense. Yeah, right. Little sister syndrome? What would you know about that? I'm familiar with a similar disease known as a little brother syndrome. Oh, you have a little brother? Is he working the haunted house? No, he's not. We don't have children on the staff. Oh, he would have loved hiding in here, though. Hide and seek's his favorite. I hope my sister isn't playing hide and seek with me. Actually, no, I do hope she's just playing hide and seek. That means she's safe. You guys are adorable, by the way. Your little brothers and sisters. Zoe liked that game when she was younger. She always hid either in the closet or under the bed. Never anywhere else. I'd find her within 5 minutes. How about we check the closets and the beds, then? Could she be playing hide and seek with everyone now? I'll kill her if she is. Yeah, I would be kind of pissed. I'm going to check up for a status update. One moment, please. Don't leave. Oh, thank God you're right next to me. Okay. He turns on his walkie-talkie. Static roars out of it. The reception in this room is terrible. No kidding. Do you want to borrow my phone? No, this place is a dead zone. Cell phones don't work here. Brilliant! Who thought of this? We should fire them. I checked my phone for confirmation of that, and sure enough, he wasn't lying. He goes to the door. The knob doesn't turn. Well, crap. Frustrated, he starts banging on it with his fist. It seems like the door's stuck. Out the window we go! I hope this is not the second story, alright? Are you serious? I hear you, sister. It's not a problem. Don't worry about it. Now you're just playing tough, aren't you? He clicks on his radio again. White noise fills the room. I cover my ears until he makes it stop. Stay calm, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's lots to be afraid of. This is a haunted house. Although you're smiling right now, so I assume it's okay. Blake laughs at my stupid joke. And then suddenly stops, his face darkening and growing more serious. What's happening? Kelly, hide in the closet. What? Huh? Don't ask questions, just do it. I'm gonna listen to you, but... oh crap, I was gonna save. What if something eats me in the closet? I keep clicking the wrong buttons, I'm stressed out. Save. Save. Okay. I'll listen. What about you? You come in with me. I jump into the closet, Blake closing the doors for me. I hear him drop on the floor and drag himself. I'm guessing he's hiding under the bed. Why are we doing this? Is something coming for us? Is that the closet we're in? We slice the souls from their skin. We pull their eyes from hollowed heads. Oh, this is brilliant. Is that what's going to happen to us? Oh crap, something wants to get inside.